can't play this yet because, well, it's pre-ordered and it's not even September yet. So instead we'll do the game that was made before that, its predecessor. Hey guys, let's come here and we are starting a new Let's Play on here, and it is on Team Sonic Racing. Yeah. And since, you know, Sonic Racing Crossroads is coming out, and I figured seems like an appropriate time to go back to this game here and let's play it in preparation for Crossroads. So yeah, this is a you know what, I'll just let the intro cutscene play itself out here and then talk. Yeah, that was the intro cutscene here, and I realized before that I need to switch to a different account here, to my offline account here. So let me switch that here. Because for some reason, yeah, because this was back during the time, say Sonic games did not have multiple save files on their games, so you had to start a new account. And so we got 6 options here that we can do. Well, the main thing we're going to be doing is Team Adventure, which has the whole story in it. And the other modes here we will check out at some point, but now let's start this adventure off here in Team Adventure.
Hi, Sonic. Chow and Big and I are having a picnic. Want to join us?
Sure. Knuckles and Tails and I got these weird invitations to meet somebody at the beach for some kind of race, but I've always got time for a chili dog.
A race? We didn't get any invitations.
Ho, 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 ho. Hello, Blue Hedgehog. I am Dodonpa. I'm glad to see you accepted the honor of my invitation. Are you ready to prove to me that you're the fastest?
Fastest is Sonic's middle name. But what's this race all about? Your invitation was skinny on details.
Oh, details are quite unimportant, especially to those of limited intellectual capacities. All you need to know is that you race as teams in the most advanced cars that my super science can create, testing your limits on my punishing track.
That's pretty vague. And ignoring that limited intellectual capacities crap, all this super science and punishing track talk sounds suspiciously Eggman-esque.
I agree. I just met this guy and I already don't trust him. Yeah, the whole thing's a little sketchy, but Doran's got me curious. I really want to check out this race in these supercars. Come on, you know you'll all be safe as long as I'm around.
A wise choice, Blue Hedgehog. Join me in my spaceship. We'll go to Planet Wisp. where the first race awaits.
That sounds like fun. Can I go in your spaceship?
Why not? A large feline such as yourselves would be an asset in any race.
If you're going to pick, then Amy and I will go with you too. After all, we're a team. Now that Team Rose is going, Team Sonic will have somebody good to race.
Yeah, and that's how all the cutscenes play out here. PNGs of the characters sitting there with full voice acting.
The racetracks are ready. Time to acquire drivers.
And so we got 3 difficulties here. Oh, experts unlocked is locked. Oh, we got normal, hard here, but I'm going up hard. I'm starting with hard here, and can only start off with Team Sonic here, which
Sweet, let's do
yeah, that's perfectly fine. So let's do this here.
Welcome to Wisp Circuit, the first in a series of team races.
And you say that the winner of the tournament gets to keep his car? Sweet!
A little too sweet. There's something about this Tanuki I just don't trust.
Yeah, everyone's gonna be suspecting that throughout the story here. And yeah, I'm not gonna turn on the dialogue for this central dialogue here during the race here. Mainly just only for the full cutscenes there. Yeah, so that's how it's gonna go here. And yeah, basic controls is just use the left trigger to go, right trigger to brake. No, the other way around. Right trigger to go, left trigger to brake and drift. Very standard controls for a kart racer here and here, but yeah. So most of these objectives here, we're gonna be just racing around and we're trying to beat the other team here. So, and yeah, if you have an item, you can send it off to your teammates here in order to fill up that meter on the bottom there, which kind of, which the main gimmick of this game here, yeah, is a team. It's having team. Yeah, it's having a team mechanic here, which oh, I quite liked it here. You know, back when I first played this game, and I did quite, and I got an achievement. Cool. I did play a practice. Did do a practice of this yesterday, so that I could get a little grip on the controls here, and wow, back-to-back achievements there. Yeah, how cool is that? And then, yeah, and once that meter fills up, you can press Y and go Team Ultimate at the end. And when you pull that off, a character's theme starts playing here. And yeah, see if this rhythm can slow him down. Get here, because quite a few items here are pretty similar to items in Mario Kart, which lists all items in this game here. It's back when Sega used them in like almost every game here. But yeah, you have quite a bit to say about this game, but I don't want to just blow through it all here. You know what? Go Eagle! Ah man, Homo Chow's all the way in the front there. Oh well, looks like we are gonna finish at least with. Ah man, big passes right near the end there, but hopefully that's enough to at least win. Yeah, quite a good amount of achievements in that. Well, find out in a second here. I know for a fact if two players of the team make it in the top 2 positions, then they guarantee to win. And damn it, they won. Well, I'm gonna have to redo that race.
Well Well done, one and all. Of course, some of you did better than others. Some of you might not survive at all. Ho, 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 ho.
You know, that creepy chuckle is 1-0 away from an Eggman laugh.
Ho, 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 ho.
And, right, yeah, you don't need to, right, that's right, because you don't need her to get first place in all of them, but you need to at least get a good amount of stars here in order to,
Modifications say a lot about the racer.
yeah, in order to, well, do this here, but,
I'm wrapped up and ready to roll.
well, here, but, yeah, if you're not collecting stars, then you're not going to be able to get that far for the game here.
I'm telling you guys, something about this whole setup smells rotten to me. What kind of person appears out of nowhere and has a bunch of strangers compete in a crazy, dangerous race?
I agree. This has all the makings of an Eggman plot. These super sophisticated vehicles, this mysterious competition. I just bet he and the doctor are buddies.
I think he's nice. Just look at this pretty car he's letting you drive.
If you think your car is pretty now, my fine feline, just wait until you unlock the cosmetic mods.
Why can't I do it now?
I'm sure you'll figure it out. Explore the map, play side races, and collect hidden keys. Oh, the things you'll discover. The potentially dangerous things. Ho, 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 ho.
And yeah, the cosmetics, though, you unlock those, you need the credits that you get after each race you play. Okay, so, oh, you just play the game, you unlock credits, and you can go unlock them in the main menu. Well, there's an option on the main menu that lets you. Ooh, so, yeah, and there, now I formed the boost correctly there. Yeah, and the other thing that this game does is it reuses tracks from the All-Star games, mostly from Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing. It's in here, which, yeah, I mean, it is a little disappointing for those who have played those games before this especially Sega All-Stars Racing. But me personally, it didn't really matter too much for me because I got that game after I got this game here, so it wouldn't have really mattered to me, but yeah. Happened. Yeah, so yeah. I'll try to go over like all the items here. Like Cube here, it's kind of like a fake item box where you just drop it on the ground and boom, you just get the item just drop. You just avoid it or not. The Eagle Wisp that you saw me use last race on Big is like a red shell. Oh, but it's not as good as like a red shell, because sometimes when you want an alternate pathway and your opponents, the Eagle Wisp will home in on a wisp, home in on the player it's going after, but it'll just try to cut him off midway through the alternate pathway instead of waiting for him to reconnect. And the Rocket Wisp there that here is a green shell. It just bounces off walls until it doesn't anymore. Yeah, there we go. First place. That was much better than last time. Didn't get top 3 though, but that's mostly down to the AI there. And yeah, see what credits gained. I gained 40, and I can use those to unlock cosmetics, but I'll probably save that for the end of the recording session here.
like to run? It was really fun to drive this thing.
It was almost as fun as fishing.
I'll admit that this guy knows how to put on a great race, but there's still something about all this that doesn't add up.
I agree. This level of technology is advanced, even for me. And what's compelling this guy to make us compete? Is he testing the limits of his cars?
Or is he testing our limits? Either, neither, both? Who can say? Ho, 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 ho. Win or fail, it's up to your teams and your teamwork. Now, are you ready for the next match?
Yeah, there we go. We got 3 stars on that. And a key. Which means we can unlock, like, the key, we can unlock some of the side missions here, which are these. And yeah, you have objectives here of, like, throughout each one here. Like, not, like, the first 2 races were just normal races, but this one here is, yeah, we'll start off with this here. Well, we have an optional mission here, but we'll do it. But so,
Great, let's get this party started.
this one, and there's no cutscenes introduced us here, but this one, side objective here, we have to drift as close to the poles without hitting them, and you can see it points out at the bottom. So let's try them out. This is definitely a good way to practice getting better at the game here. And yeah, if you let go of the left trigger and then flick it around to the other side here, you can change your drift direction. And I did miss one of those there, but yeah, you want to try to get the same color you're going for. Like since I'm going for red, I want to try to go for all the red ones. Or so that the red ones always give you the multiplier. Over here. So and that's what happens if you hit them. And yeah, well, we got the bronze on that, and which good, and earned some points. Well, I don't really know much about that. And I didn't even get the silver on that. Oh wait, I did actually. Just barely got it. Yeah, it takes quite a bit of skill to get the platinum on all of them here, but yeah, those are mainly there to help you get better at the game. Here, so, and I'm not gonna be trying to go for 100% in this here because that'll take a long time to do, but yeah, now we got a ring challenge, and we get to collect at least 100 rings without drifting in. But change characters now to Tails. That was because we've been playing as Sonic for the first 3 races. Yeah, I'll definitely be playing as every character as we go for this here. Yeah, so I need to get 100 rings here. And yes. Yeah, right. And yeah, I also want to collect the rings because it extends your timer here. And yeah, it just keeps happening and flicking the stick to keep this going. Which you can technically drift an entire race, so with the exception of like the jumps. But yeah, but at least you can still keep your drift going through the jumps there. So yeah, this is one way to go for a race here. It's just drifting through it all here. And yeah, you can even use the right stick to perform tricks here like that. So to get the platinum, we need to get Get 1,500 rings. Man, that's quite a bit there, but not to worry. Here and yeah, you can keep this going pretty much as long as you you collect rings and don't have the timer go down, or you don't run out of time here. Shoot. Good, well. Yeah, if you're not drifting, you're not collecting, your timer's not getting extended here, and I think the timer just ends once you reach 1,500 rings, so that, and if you're, yeah, it's also nice that the rings do respawn, so you don't have to worry about running out of rings. So it just really comes down if you can keep your momentum going through this here with. And yeah, 1,000 rings, and we get 500 more. No, I missed all those rings. Man, I don't think I'm gonna get this here, but or maybe, but yeah, I think I am here. Oh shoot. Yeah, I don't think I am, because I was close though, because to get that platinum. Ah man, last second too, but I got the gold at least. Yeah, pretty close to getting it there. But yeah, it is pretty tough to getting that, but I'll get him one of these times here. So on to our next race here.
Teamwork is forged through the crucible of adversity.
And new tails yet again here.
I'm so excited!
The Don's tech is amazing. I've never seen anything like my car. It's so fast it's scary.
There appear to be 3 types of cars, Amy. You're driving a speed-type car that can go very fast, while they have a power-type car that can easily smash through things.
Just like Big.
Exactly. And I'm driving a technique car that has improved handling and can attract rings for collection.
Oh, Omochal, you're the master of exposition.
Yeah, it's kind of my deal, isn't it?
And yet, for some reason, you took Cream's spot on the Team Rose. Why? Just why? But I think at one point in development, the Cream was originally planned to be part in the game here, but was dropped in favor of Omochal for some reason. But at least she is gonna be in Team Sonic, Sonic Racing Crossworlds. And there might be even some mods in the PC version of this game here where you can just implement Cream into this. But I haven't seen any mods on the game in this game really. So there's that. But yeah, what Omochal was explaining in the cutscene there was that each team has 3 different types here. There's speed type, technique type, which is in replacement of flying types, and power type. But yeah, speed type not only lets you go so much faster, it also lets you pick up the burst wisp. Which the burst wisp is it leaves a trail behind your slipstream here, so that if there's anyone behind you on the other team, they'll run over it and will get stunned by it. Which pretty nice ability to have here. And technique type, not only it does let you attract rings to you and have improved handling, but you can also drive off-road, like for example, like on the grass, Tails, you can drive on that. Like this here, and get that little like effect around your the wheels of the car, which is pretty nice to do. You can even take some shortcuts for it, but I personally don't find it use it to when I'm in the lead in front of my teammates, because I don't want them just go off road because they're not driving technique cars, but unless they're driving driving technique cars as well. So yeah, there's that as well. But if you're driving off the road long enough, you'll get some rings as well. Come on, go, 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 go! Yes! Nice try, Big. And yeah, power types, they let you smash into things, and you can get rings like obstacles on the road. So not much new stuff in that, but they're definitely the most stiff in handling. But they have a pretty strong boost start at the beginning, which is cool. I'll definitely try Knuckles next race here. And alright, we have a Grand Prix to do. Which is 4 races, and yeah, that's how it works here. And yeah. So the host of these races is a Tanuki named the Dompa, and yeah, this is the first game he debuted in, and he is back for hosting the Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, which is nice, kind of nice to me. Who else is gonna get to do that? And look at that, it's the Muddy West from Sonic Colors DS. Which canonizes that that game. It canonizes the DS version of Colors. So that's cool. And it's also crazy how close you can get to the Muddy West as well. And yeah, you can see like I've driven on the off-road here long enough as Tails, and I got some rings out of it. I only got 10 rings out of it, but yeah, this is definitely one of the better races. I like driving technique cars in because of that one section there. Because otherwise you drive sideways and it's pretty confusing. Like, because there will be tons of rocks you have to avoid. And Team Ultimate here, and yeah. I do like how the Ultimates here play a character's theme, or the theme of a stage that a character played in. Well, in Sonic's case, he'd reach for the stars from Sonic Colors, yeah, would have been nice if it was something else, but like one of his character themes, like it doesn't matter or his world, but that's fine, I guess. Perhaps it was trying to subtly foreshadow Sonic Colors Ultimate, but Colors Ultimate wasn't in development when this game came out. Colors Ultimate was in development after the first movie. This game came out about a few weeks after the first trailer of the horrendous, this ugly Sonic movie trailer. And then the backlash happened 2 days later, and that led to the team to redesign Sonic. So, yeah, that was something there, and something that turned out for the greater good, made a difference to get this franchise back up on top. When it was just kind of at a low point here, because before this we had Sonic Forces and Sonic Mania and Sonic as well as the Plus that came out a year later. So Mania was good, but Forces was the big disappointment. But yeah, and with that we've gotten top 3. And look how close some of those seconds are. It's crazy. They don't show a timer at all during the actual race, only during the results. But, you know, that's fine.